Hey there, Mind Explorers. I'm Chloe, and welcome to Practical Pursuits HQ, where we dive into the depths of the human psyche and uncover the secrets that can transform your life. Ever wondered why we do the quirky things we do? Or how a simple shift in mindset can turn your world upside down? Well, you're in for a treat. Today, we're unraveling 10 surprising psychological insights that will blow your mind and maybe even make you laugh out loud. From the magical effects of positive thinking to the sneaky tricks your brain plays on you every day, we've got it all covered. Grab your popcorn, because this isn't just another boring psychology lecture. It's a fun ride through the labyrinth of your own mind. So, whether you're looking to boost your personal growth, achieve financial zen, or just impress your friends with some cool psychological facts, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, buckle up, and let's get started on this mind-blowing journey together. Ready to unlock the secrets of your mind? Let's dive in. Positive thinking is more than just a feel-good mantra. It's a powerful psychological tool that can significantly impact your life. Research shows that maintaining a positive outlook can enhance your mental and physical health, boost your immune system, and even increase your lifespan. But it's not just about thinking happy thoughts. Positive thinking involves actively challenging negative self-talk and reframing situations in a more positive light. For instance, instead of viewing a setback as a failure, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. This shift in perspective can reduce stress and improve problem-solving abilities. However, it's important to balance positivity with realism. Overly optimistic thinking without considering potential challenges can lead to poor decision-making. One fascinating study found that people who kept a gratitude journal for just 3 weeks reported feeling more optimistic and better about their lives. They also exercised more and had fewer visits to the doctor. Practicing gratitude is one of the simplest ways to cultivate positive thinking. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple exercise can rewire your brain to focus on the good in your life. Remember, positivity is a skill that can be developed with practice. So, give it a try and watch how it transforms your outlook and your life. The power of positive thinking isn't just hype. It's a scientifically backed approach to living a healthier, happier life. Have you ever noticed that the least knowledgeable people often seem the most confident? That's the Dunning-Kruger Effect in action. Named after psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger, this cognitive bias causes people with low ability in a particular area to overestimate their competence. Meanwhile, those who are highly skilled often underrate their own abilities. This phenomenon can have some pretty surprising consequences. For instance, it can explain why some people with limited knowledge confidently argue their points, while true experts may appear more hesitant. The irony is that the more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know, leading to a more humble and accurate self-assessment. To avoid falling into the Dunning-Kruger trap, seek feedback and be open to learning. Acknowledge that there's always room for improvement and that expertise is a journey, not a destination. Surround yourself with knowledgeable individuals who can provide constructive criticism and new perspectives. On the flip side, if you're an expert doubting your capabilities, remember that your humility is a sign of your deep understanding. Embrace it, but don't let it hold you back. Share your knowledge and continue to grow. The Dunning-Kruger Effect serves as a reminder that self-awareness is crucial. Recognize your strengths and weaknesses honestly, and you'll be better equipped to navigate both personal and professional challenges. Imagine meeting someone who is exceptionally attractive. You might instantly assume they're also intelligent, kind, and successful. This is the halo effect at work, a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. First described by psychologist Edward Thorndike, the halo effect means that our judgments are often clouded by one prominent positive trait. The halo effect can have significant implications in various aspects of life. In hiring decisions, for example, attractive candidates might be perceived as more competent, even if their qualifications are similar to those of less attractive applicants. This bias can also affect grading in schools, where students perceived as more diligent might receive better marks regardless of actual performance. Recognizing the halo effect is the first step to mitigating its influence. To counteract this bias, consciously focus on objective criteria when evaluating someone. For instance, if you're hiring, prioritize skills and experience over superficial traits. In personal relationships, take the time to get to know individuals beyond first impressions. However, the halo effect isn't all bad. It can sometimes lead us to give others the benefit of the doubt, fostering positive relationships. But it's essential to balance this with critical thinking to avoid unjust favoritism. By being aware of the halo effect, we can make more balanced and fair judgments about others. So next time you catch yourself attributing multiple positive qualities to someone based on one trait, take a step back and reassess. You'll find that this awareness can lead to more accurate and equitable decisions. And on to our next fascinating insight, cognitive dissonance. This psychological phenomenon occurs when we experience mental discomfort due to holding two or more contradictory beliefs, values, or attitudes simultaneously. The term was coined by psychologist Leon Festinger in 1957, and it explains why we often feel uneasy when our actions conflict with our beliefs. Cognitive dissonance can manifest in various ways. For instance, if you consider yourself environmentally conscious, but frequently forget to recycle, you might feel a pang of guilt or discomfort. To alleviate this dissonance, you might change your behavior to align with your beliefs, justify your actions, or even alter your beliefs to match your actions. This insight is crucial in understanding human behavior and decision-making. Marketers often leverage cognitive dissonance by creating scenarios where consumers feel the need to resolve conflicting attitudes, pushing them towards making a purchase to ease their discomfort. To manage cognitive dissonance in your own life, start by acknowledging it. When you recognize that uneasy feeling, take a moment to reflect on the conflicting beliefs or actions causing it. Are there changes you can make to better align your behavior with your values? Or do you need to reassess and adjust your beliefs? By addressing cognitive dissonance head-on, you can lead a more authentic and satisfying life. Embracing this awareness not only helps reduce inner conflict, but also promotes consistency and integrity in your actions and decisions. Next up is an insight that blurs the line between mind and body, the placebo effect. This fascinating phenomenon occurs when people experience real improvements in their health or well-being after receiving a treatment that has no therapeutic value. The mere belief that they are receiving genuine treatment can trigger physical changes. The placebo effect is widely recognized in medical research, where it plays a crucial role in clinical trials. Patients given sugar pills often report improvements, highlighting the incredible power of our minds over our bodies. But how does this happen? The brain releases endorphins and other chemicals that can mimic the effects of actual treatments, demonstrating the mind's ability to influence physical health. Understanding the placebo effect can have practical applications in everyday life. It teaches us the power of positive thinking and belief. For instance, believing in the effectiveness of a healthy lifestyle change can actually enhance its benefits. Conversely, a negative mindset can hinder progress and well-being. To harness the power of the placebo effect, cultivate a positive outlook and believe in the actions you take toward improving your health and life. While it's not a substitute for real medical treatment, the placebo effect underscores the profound connection between our minds and bodies, reminding us that our thoughts can indeed shape our reality. Now, let's delve into an insight that reveals how our minds can be surprisingly sticky, the anchoring effect. This cognitive bias occurs when we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive, the anchor, when making decisions. Even if the anchor is irrelevant, it can still influence our judgments and choices. For example, in negotiations, the initial price set can significantly sway the final agreement, regardless of its accuracy. Similarly, when shopping, seeing a high original price next to a discounted one makes the discount seem more appealing, even if the discounted price isn't a great deal. Understanding the anchoring effect can help you become a more savvy decision-maker. Be mindful of initial information presented to you and take a step back to evaluate its relevance. When negotiating or making a purchase, do your research to determine the true value or worth, rather than being influenced by the first number you see. Moreover, you can use this insight to your advantage. When presenting information or making a case, strategically choose your anchor to set a favorable context. For instance, if you're negotiating a salary, start with a higher figure to anchor the discussion. By being aware of the anchoring effect, you can make more informed and objective decisions, ensuring you're not unduly swayed by the initial piece of information you encounter. And now, let's explore the power of influence with social proof. This psychological phenomenon occurs when people mimic the actions of others, assuming those actions reflect correct behavior. It's why you're more likely to try a restaurant with a line out the door or buy a product with glowing reviews. Social proof is a powerful tool in marketing and everyday life. When we see others engaging in a particular behavior, we tend to follow suit, especially in situations where we're unsure of what to do. This herd mentality can be incredibly persuasive, driving trends, sales, and even social norms. To leverage social proof, showcase positive testimonials and endorsements. If you're running a business, highlight customer reviews and case studies to build credibility. If you're aiming to adopt a new habit, join a community or group where that behavior is the norm. Seeing others succeed can motivate you to stay on track. However, be cautious of blindly following the crowd. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's right or beneficial. Always take a moment to critically assess whether the behavior aligns with your values and goals. By understanding and harnessing the power of social proof, you can make more informed decisions and influence others positively. Remember, while the crowd can guide us, it's essential to think for ourselves. Moving on, let's uncover the Pygmalion effect, a psychological phenomenon where higher expectations lead to improved performance. Named after the Greek myth of Pygmalion, who sculpted a statue that came to life, this effect demonstrates the power of belief and expectation in shaping reality. The Pygmalion effect is particularly evident in educational and workplace settings. Studies have shown that when teachers believe their students are capable of achieving high grades, those students often perform better. Similarly, in the workplace, employees tend to excel when their managers hold them to higher standards and express confidence in their abilities. This insight highlights the importance of fostering positive expectations. If you're a leader, educator, or mentor, your belief in someone's potential can significantly impact their performance. Encourage, support, and set high standards to help others reach their full potential. On a personal level, apply the Pygmalion effect by setting high expectations for yourself. Believe in your abilities, aim high, and surround yourself with people who support and believe in you. Self-fulfilling prophecies can work in your favor if you harness the power of positive expectations. By understanding the Pygmalion effect, we can create environments that nurture growth and excellence. Remember, the expectations we set can become the reality we experience. And now, let's tackle a common yet often overlooked insight: decision fatigue. This phenomenon occurs when the quality of decisions deteriorates after an extended session of decision-making. The mental energy required to make choices is finite, and as we deplete this resource, our ability to make good decisions wanes. Imagine starting your day feeling sharp and decisive, but by evening, even choosing what to have for dinner feels overwhelming. That's decision fatigue in action. It explains why people tend to make impulsive purchases or opt for easier, less healthy options later in the day. To combat decision fatigue, simplify your decision-making processes. Create routines and habits that reduce the number of choices you need to make daily. For instance, plan your meals for the week in advance, lay out your clothes the night before, or automate routine tasks. These strategies conserve mental energy for more critical decisions. Another effective tactic is to prioritize your decisions. Tackle important choices when your mind is freshest, typically in the morning. Save routine or less critical decisions for later in the day when your cognitive resources are lower. By recognizing and managing decision fatigue, you can maintain higher decision quality throughout the day. This awareness helps you make more thoughtful choices and maintain productivity, ensuring that mental exhaustion doesn't lead to subpar decisions. Finally, let's explore the profound impact of habits on our lives. Habits are automatic behaviors formed through repeated actions, and they play a crucial role in shaping our daily routines and long-term success. Charles Duhigg, in his book, The Power of Habit, explains how habits work in a loop: cue, routine, and reward. Consider your morning routine. Perhaps you wake up, brush your teeth, and make a cup of coffee without much thought. These actions are driven by established habits. The cue, waking up, triggers the routine, brushing teeth and making coffee, leading to the reward, feeling awake and ready to start the day. Understanding the power of habits can help you build positive routines and break negative ones. Start by identifying the cues and rewards associated with your habits. Want to exercise more? Find a cue, like putting on workout clothes as soon as you wake up, and a reward, such as enjoying a healthy smoothie post-workout. Consistency is key. It takes time and repetition to form new habits, but once established, they require less mental effort to maintain. Small changes, like reading for 10 minutes each day or taking a short walk after lunch, can accumulate into significant improvements over time. By leveraging the power of habits, you can create a foundation for lasting positive change. Remember, your habits shape your destiny, so choose and cultivate them wisely. And there you have it. We've journeyed through 10 surprising psychological insights that can truly transform your life. From the magic of positive thinking to the sneaky tricks of the anchoring effect, each of these insights offers a unique way to understand and improve our everyday behaviors. Remember, knowledge is power, but it's what you do with that knowledge that counts. So, why not start applying these insights today? Challenge that inner critic with some positive thinking, be aware of the biases that might sway your decisions, and harness the power of habits to build a better you. If you found these insights as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Here at Practical Pursuits HQ, we're all about uncovering the tools and tricks that help you live your best life. Got any questions or insights of your own? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, Mind Explorers. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun with it. After all, the journey to self-improvement doesn't have to be all serious. It can be an adventure. See you in the next video.